Hello, welcome. It's
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock on a
Weird
Sunday.
time.
6 o'clock on a Sunday. Welcome
Yeah.
in, Ruth, and no one else
That's it.
is here.
Nobody else.
It's just us chickens.
Yeah.
Just us chickens. Let me. So you put a thing on the Inky Discord, right? What are you doing?
Chickens.
Oh,
Showing chickens.
good. Good. I'll throw one at Becky too, because
Why
she
not?
usually likes to go here and be here for these things, so just making sure. Hello, Penexer, welcome in. Hello, everyone. Non-standard time, that must mean that it is Universal Yums time. So...
I had a sneeze, sorry.
Is that what that was?
That was a sneeze.
Wow.
It was a stealthy sneeze.
Good job. Gonna feel bad if no one else shows. No, there's some other people hanging out. They're just
Yeah.
like not in the chat yet, which is totally fine. Some people aren't in chats. But yeah, hey, welcome in. Welcome. We've got holiday snacks today. I suspect they're going to be from all over the place.
I think that's how it is.
It's usually how it goes. So we'll get into those here in a minute. It's kind of like, give people a couple of minutes to show up because, I don't know, it's a weird time on a weird day. How was the journaling with Tom?
Do you want to open it up and I'll start looking at this?
Yeah, let's do that because that always takes too long.
Oh.
Too long.
Does it have like a world map on here?
Maybe.
No, this is just
What's on the other side?
the
No,
things.
no,
Yep.
nothing.
Yep. A Taste of History is what it's called.
No?
A Taste of History.
Okay.
Her story.
One up. Got it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Journaling was fun. Willem and Sarah were there. Tommy, did you do self-portraits? Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed that.
It's
no.
too bad we missed it, didn't? Yeah.
Oh, no. Look at all those things.
Things about potatoes. There's a lot of things about potatoes.
Good.
Which is fine.
Gotta love a potato. Let's see them.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't really put them on here. So, hello, Boss Baker. What's up, Lucas? Hello.
Okay.
Welcome in, y'all. Man, they really want me to turn on ads for these things. So, how's it going?
I'm looking.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. We got some we got some stickers.
Stickers.
Taste of History. Too Picky. Old wooden boat. A scroll.
Yep.
Flower. And a trivia winner.
Trivia winner.
So I got today. I've got all my in household news. I've got all my grades in.
Yay!
My semester is officially done. I've spent the last couple of days getting back on it with some video stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's good. I finally managed to post that one what do you call it, unboxing that I did like a month ago.
Yep.
So.
We got 2 recipes for this month.
2 recipes.
Yep. The first is toast Hawaii.
Okay.
It looks like a ham and cheese
Is
sandwich.
it hollandaise?
with-
It's hollandaise.
Oh, okay. I thought it was cheese.
No, there's 5 tablespoons of mayonnaise in there.
Oh
so.
no! And then that's like a thing of
No,
pineapple.
There is cheese. There is
We got
cheese.
wheat bread, mayonnaise, ham, American cheese, 5 slices of pineapple, and maraschino cherries. So, in no way is this for me.
They're using
I'll
the
eat
mayo
the
as
bread
mayo. Yeah.
and
Cheese.
cheese.
No, it's
And
American cheese. You do like that.
I don't mind. I'll eat that. And I like
Yeah.
pineapple.
No, this looks
So.
gross.
So yeah, it looks like it's just a stack of ham and cheese. And the other one is kua keju, which is a type of Indonesian cookie. So I was reading it for myself.
Yeah.
Made with cheese as a primary ingredient. That's okay with that, yeah. So it's basically you're making a dough. And then for the glaze is some yolks. So you need butter, eggs, white or dark rum, optional. Purpose flour, tapioca starch or cornstarch, cheddar cheese. So it's like a cheesy puff thing, huh?
It says cookie, but that doesn't look like a cookie at
Yeah,
all.
I mean, it could be a biscuity sort of thing. Is
Yeah, it looked
my
kinda
guess
biscuity.
is what we call as a biscuity.
It's got
sort
shredded
of thing.
cheese on top of it.
Yeah,
I mean, look, sign me up for some shredded cheddar. I'm all about that. I
Yeah,
don't think there's
that-
anything in there I wouldn't have.
yeah, for sure.
We should make those.
It does look good.
We might even have that stuff. How much cheese do we need? 7 ounces of cheddar. Psh, I got cheddar. I got cheddar for
Cheddar
days.
for days.
I got some for the for our apple pie.
Yeah.
But it just didn't do anything this year. I don't know. Like, I think maybe it's because I didn't get the white cheddar. I think I need to get the white cheddar. I got a sharp New York cheddar. It was a sharp New York cheddar, but it was like a yellow, and I don't think it was as good.
Would you like to try, I'll tell you the places. We've got a Thai, we have a Belgian, French, Scottish, Swedish, Italian, and Turkish. snacks.
Well,
Just so you know.
those all sound good. What do you want to start with?
If we want to have,
Not a toffee. I don't know if there's a toffee in there, but I don't want it first. She's making a face.
I feel like we're trying that. Let's get this one out of the way because I do not want it. Taylor's haggis and black pepper potato chips. Crisp.
I don't think we've had this because I don't remember it, and I would remember haggis chips. I feel
Scottish special vegetarian. It says. These crispy, crunchy potato chips are flavored to resemble one of Scotland's most iconic foods, haggis. It's made from sheep's offal, or organ offal. It is offal. Organ meat, oats, spices, and suet that are ground together in a sort of sausage meat and boiled inside a sheep's stomach while being aged to allow the flavors to develop. While the gamey flavor of haggis may be an acquired taste, the dish is deeply rooted in Scottish culture. The Scottish poet Robert Burns wrote the famous poem addressed to a haggis in 1786. The poem is traditionally read each year during the Burns Supper, which takes place on January 24th and commemorates the poet's birthday and also coincides with the time of year that haggis would historically have been aged to perfection and ready to eat. Since these chips are vegetarian, they're a good way for everyone to enjoy the uniquely Scottish flavor of haggis.
These are like real potato-y. Look at, you can see like the grains from the potato.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, it smells totally fine. I don't think you're going to object to these. Also, I don't think you ever had haggis, have you?
No.
Haggis is totally fine.
Obviously, no.
It's a perfectly cromulent food. Although weird.
You're cooking something in a stomach. That's going to be a no for me, dog. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You're good. It's totally fine.
Yeah, if anything, they're just dry.
I think that's from the potato texture. And see in the cross section, it's like a very, very.
It's like a baked chip.
Yeah, it's gotta be baked, right?
And yes, it needs a little more salt and a little bit more fry action.
I don't know. I kind of like them.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, more for you then.
Yeah. These are good. Of course, I don't usually like potato chips all that much. I like a baked chip more than a fried chip a lot of times anyway. These are quite good. They're a little bit on the dry side, but
Yeah, they are.
I think they have a nice little flavor to them. They're not like, when it says like haggis cracked black pepper, it's like, oh, that's gonna be really weird. But it's not
I wish
weird at
there
all.
was more pepper.
I've got a nice bit of pepper.
Okay. Well, look,
Actually,
maybe
my mouth-
all the pieces that are on there have been flavored for you, because
I guess so. Just gotta put the pepper side down on your tongue.
Well,
But
there
yeah,
should be enough pepper in there, so no matter what side it's on, I should be able to taste it.
my mouth tastes like I just ate a baked potato.
Yeah, because
It's
that
just like,
dry. Your mouth, your spit is creating that.
but it tastes like a potato. Like it's very potato forward.
It is.
Which is, I'm here for it. I like a potato.
Okay.
Yeah, those are pretty good. More salt, more pepper, yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could do with more, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I'd eat those.
The other savory thing is from Thailand. It's green and sunny mee krub rice snack.
What's that look like?
Red.
This?
Yep.
Oh.
Crispy, sweet, and sour noodle rice snacks with cashews. Thai history to go. This crispy noodle snack mimics one of Thailand's most beloved dishes. Mee krab, literally crisp noodles, originated as street food and traditionally consist of deep-fried rice vermicelli noodles, a protein such as pork, tofu, or shrimp, and a punchy, citrusy dressing made with fish sauce, tomato paste, kaffir lime leaves, chilies, and sugar.
Ooh.
These crispy rice noodle snacks are a bite-sized, handheld version of Microbe that features the same sweet and savory profile, but more convenient for snacking on the go. Microbe was originally sold in market stalls by street vendors, making it an easy, accessible food for passersby. This snackable version isn't a far cry from the original.
I think it's pretty good. It smells great.
Oh, it has a delicious desiccant in there as well.
Yeah. I think just getting one of these instead of the desiccant.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, these...
What is that? Is that just a piece of... Oh, it's cashew.
It's the cashew, yeah.
I thought it was pork. It sort of
I know.
looked
I looked.
porky.
There's no pork in there.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's sweet and sour with cashew nuts.
I like kaffir lime as well.
Yeah.
A lot of Cambodian dishes has that.
Yeah, makes
As
sense
well as
since it's Thai.
Yeah.
Hey, camera. Here we go. What do you think about these?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know what it is I don't like about it. There's a note in there that my tongue is just like, no. It's not, no.
It's
I want the vermicelli to be harder. I want it crispy in a different way.
I want to be crispy. No, not like that.
But no, in like more of like a ramen-y sort of way.
Yeah.
And this is more just like crumbly.
These are deeply strange.
Yeah.
I don't think I dislike it, but I think the sweet and
There's an interesting
the sweet and lime is too strange.
Maybe it needs more salt to even the sweetness out. That would make it better for me.
Deeply strange.
I mean, all the things in here are things that I like. There's coconut sugar in here. Maybe it's just too much coconut sugar and sugar.
There's a lot of sugar going on. A lot of sugar going on. Ruth says it might be good in soup. Maybe.
Yeah, but there's nothing in here I don't dislike. So I don't know what the note is in there that I'm just like.
It's got to be a combination of all those things. It's just kind of I don't know. It's a weird flavor, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't dislike these, but I'll probably take them to game night.
Oh, I think that would be good. I'm
Actually, I might
curious
take-
what other people.
I might take both of these to game night.
Sure.
I mean, if the haggis chips make it that long, I might eat them
Okay,
because they're good.
Good.
But yeah, those are very strange. I don't think I've ever had microbe either.
I don't think I have either.
I do like a fried noodle snack though. We get those from Korean and Japanese places a
Yeah.
lot, and they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the combo's weird. And a tomato soup. Oh, tomato soup might be pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Anybody ever
Yeah.
put lime in a tomato soup?
I don't know.
Because now that I'm sitting here with this flavor in my mouth, it tastes like tomato soup with lime.
Really?
Yeah, you get that kind of like, I don't know, that vaguely sweet tomatoes flavor that you get from tomato soup, but also like the lime is still there.
I didn't really grow up having tomato soup because my mom
Oh.
doesn't like that.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
we
it's one of the.
we would have other soups. We would have ramen or other
Oh.
soups than tomato growing up. I like it.
like
Now,
a,
I mean,
like
I
a
just
top ramen situation.
yeah, we'd have some top ramen.
Surprised you didn't have more
Mrs.
Campbell's.
Grass, Lipton.
Oh, surprised
We
you didn't have
have-
more Campbell's. You lived in the Campbell soup town.
It was Campbell Soup area. Yeah, for
Your
sure.
aunt worked there, right? Mm-hmm. Cousin? Aunt?
Cousin.
Cousin. That sounds right. Yeah.
No.
Works for Campbell soup?
But no, I mean not really. We would have some, but my mom would make things from scratch more often. And
Yeah. We were a Campbell soup house. Uh-huh.
yeah, we made Mrs. Grass Lipton house if we're gonna do some sort of brothy sort of.
Lipton's still my favorite
See?
soup. I like one of the few soups I really like is Lipton chicken noodle.
Chicken noodle. Yep.
Yeah, I'll mess up a Lipton. That's
Sure.
what I keep in the house.
Yeah, we do.
It's the best.
So any of the rest are all
Sweet things.
sweet things, or sweet adjacent at least.
You kind of went grimaced at one of them. Oh no. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. We know what those are like. We've had those before. What's this? Let's just do this thing, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna actually think next. It's from Turkey. Why did I say it so weirdly? Turkey.
I think it's Turkey these days.
Antiphistically Caesari.
Some of these are not, I don't think.
Hazelnut carrot Turkish delight. Turkish, natural, sweet.
Delightful.
Turkish delight or lokum is a sweet, chewy Middle Eastern candy made from sugar and cornstarch. The candy is traditionally flavored with rosewater, citrus, or pistachios, but carrot-based versions called Caesari are also common and take advantage of the root vegetable's vibrant color and high sugar content. Classic Turkish delight is dusted in icing sugar, but these are coated in layers of coconut flakes for added flavor and texture.
Oh, butts.
The first written evidence of Turkish delight comes from documents written in the early 1800s. The sweet treat was soon exported around the world, finding its way to England by the 1850s. Charles Dickens even wrote about it in his 1870 novel, The Mystery of Edmund Drood, referring to the candy as, quote, lumps of delight, end quote. Turkish delight also makes an appearance in C.S. Lewis's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, wherein the White Queen enchants the character Edmund by offering him a silver dish of Turkish delight.
I'm going to put the rest of this away. We're not going to like this one.
Yep.
Would you like the end piece or the middle piece?
I don't care, whichever you want.
You can have the middle piece. It's got less coconut on it. Dink. Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm kind of mid on Turkish delight.
Yeah.
I don't like coconut, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Totally fine.
It looks like straw on the outside.
Oh, tough. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a coconut. Kind of like fruitcake. Oh, hazelnuts. Are you allergic to hazelnuts? Are you gonna be okay? That could be all right. Yeah, I actually don't mind fruitcake. I think it's fine. This one's not for me. I think the texture is weird. It's got that flavor of glue that you get with Turkish delight sometimes, without the sweetness of the sugar on the outside.
And there's that hit of coconut very late in the game.
Real late.
I mean, I'm like, okay, well, I don't taste the coconut or really get it until you're near the end, and then you're left with those little remnants and flavor of, unfortunately, coconut. I will take icing sugar over this coconut any day, personally.
Yeah, no, this one's not for me. Yeah, you can wash it off with soda. Okay, good. I said ew, coconut glue.
Right now, we're batting 1,000 of not great ones for me.
For Audrey, yeah.
Which is fine. You know, I like trying new things. These are not ones that are like the other ones. I don't think we've had these before, so that's good. I'm happy about that.
This might be the first time that I've had something from a Turkish box I didn't care for.
Yeah, turkey usually has really good snacks.
Turkey's usually, especially like for me, like they're way up my alley.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just gotta go get a soda. Wash it off with soda if it starts saying, I don't know what that means. Yikes.
Yeah.
All right, we'll wait for Ruth to return, hopefully safely.
Well, you can start on the next one. I mean, these are huge, long paragraphs that I have to read, so it's going to be a minute after.
What would you like?
It's up to you.
Let's do this last, because I think it's going to obliterate everything in its path.
That's probably true.
Look at these little things.
Those are little almond cookies.
Let's see an almond cookie.
Amaretti Virginia Soffici.
Amaretti?
Soft almond cookies. Italian. Tender. Almond.
Okay.
Humans have enjoyed almonds for thousands of years, and they were likely cultivated as early as 3000 BC in what is now modern-day Jordan. Almond trees are relatively easy to grow, and the nuts they produce are nutritionally dense and have a mild flavor, which makes them ideal for use in both sweet and savory dishes. They use up a lot of water, though. I hear that's what an issue is. But
Yeah, well, in California, where you don't have water,
yeah.
it's an issue.
In modern Europe, almonds are a common ingredient in baked goods, desserts, and other confections, including amaretti, a popular Italian cookie made from almonds, eggs, and sugar. Amaretti comes in both crunchy and soft varieties, are commonly enjoyed alongside a cup of coffee or tea. Amaretti, Virginia is an Italian confection company that was founded in 1860. Its amaretti come individually wrapped in decorative papers or inside boxes or tins adorned with Art Nouveau style images that enhance the eating experience and pay homage to the brand's rich Italian history.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, that's... I guess I expect them to be bigger or something.
Nope.
I don't know why. I would eat like... I mean, I'm just going based on all the other amaretti sort of things.
Oh.
That I want like 10 of these and not one each.
I would buy a cologne that smelled like this. And I would just like gnaw on my own arm or something because it tastes amazing. I think these smell better than they taste. I don't love the texture. I want those cookies though. It makes me. The smell is just like the cookies.
Yeah.
I'll see if they got them in the store. I keep oh, they're out of stock.
So these, the amarettini, are where it's at. It's basically the same thing, but they baked it longer, or they just made it into a crispy thing instead.
I think it's a different recipe. It's got the same smell, but like the texture is all different.
Because that's so crunchy. I think it might be the same thing. It's just the way it was prepared.
You would like
use
melt down a little bit more or something to become crunchier.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
The crispy ones are better. The texture on this is weird.
I'm okay with this. This is my favorite thing so far. But that's not saying that much. But I can see how a texture thing, I could definitely see it not being your favorite thing texture-wise. Do you think I'm more of a texture or a flavor person?
I think for you, it's probably more flavor. Actually, I think for you, it's more like the idea of something.
Well, that doesn't.
Like
that's
that
probably
really,
true.
that really does that for you. I'll eat some. There's stuff that I eat all the time, and I was just like, I'm not touching that. I'm like, it's really good. She's like, it's got this one ingredient in it. I'm like, so. I don't care.
Well, just so you know, I try all the snacks here. Unless I'm allergic to it, then I don't. But otherwise, I try all the things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if something came with mayonnaise in it, you'd probably still try it. But
I
you
would still,
wouldn't like it.
yeah.
The big thing for her is like mayonnaise and that sort of thing. Like, you call something an aioli and add in another flavor, I'll eat it just fine. But
Yeah.
it's just mayo. I don't really want it.
Mayo. I don't like sour cream or cottage cheese. I do like yogurt.
Why don't you like cottage cheese? I would think you would.
I can't get past even just looking at that. That looks. Ugh.
It's the idea of the thing.
Just looking at the. I mean, that's not an idea. It's the physical looking at it. It's just like.
I used to absolutely destroy whole tubs of cottage cheese. I
I
used
mean,
to
a lot of
love
people do.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bland. I agree with the texture. Crumbly, a little bland, weird. Yeah, it's weirdly soft and weirdly crumbly. Now the cookies are a million times better, unfortunately for us. But I wish those would come back in stock. I'm gonna get so many of those when they come back in
Right?
stock.
They better come back in stock. We need to email and be like, listen.
Listen, Universal Yums, get those. I will buy a case. All right, which one?
2 chocolate things. Which do you feel like?
One of them is mud cake flavor. I don't know what that means.
That, to me, glancing in it tells me coconut.
All right, let's do that first then, because we know that this will be great, and it won't have.
There's coconut and chocolate and cookie or coffee.
Coconut is a
Disgusting way to ruin a nice chocolate thing.
yeah. It's also a super popular holiday sort of flavor for some reason.
Not cream, delectable.
It's nut cream.
Oh, they
Got
did
the
not.
umlauts.
They didn't do the umlaut. Sorry.
It just says
See,
not
it just
cream.
says no. Yeah.
Those are not cream.
Mud cake flavored choco balls, Swedish, chocolate, coconut. Printzels was founded in the Swedish city of. How do you use how do you what?
It's mostly like an that adds a roundness to whatever it is.
Julby.
I'd say Mjolby.
Mjölby.
You kind
In
of
the
ignore the J a
early
lot of times.
1920s, their first products were honey capsules marketed as health food, but they failed to gain popularity among consumers. The company then pivoted to selling a sweet hazelnut paste, much like Nutella, which they called Nuet cream, meaning nut cream, and promoted it as a spread for bread. Although not initially popular, Nuet cream eventually became a beloved treat, maintaining its popularity to this day. In keeping with Printzell's history of learning from failure and adapting, the company launched their latest creation in 2021, truffles. These truffles offer fresh takes on Swedish classics, including the delectable chocolate mug cake flavor. This no-bake dessert, loved by children in Sweden, is made with oats, sugar, butter, chocolate, coconut, and coffee. In a way, these incredible truffles highlight the fact that most of humanity's greatest achievements follow a similar path to this company and only exist due to a series of trial and error.
Huh. It doesn't look like there's big chunks of coconut in it, which is
Yeah,
good for
that's
us.
really interesting. What?
I just cut one in half, so we can just have half. I'll take the rest of them to game night if we don't like them.
There's more than... Oh, there's one more?
There's a whole
Oh,
bag.
wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I guess there's only 4 of them, but
Okay, well...
it's still more than 0. Which is the correct number of coconut treats.
Oh, Becky's here. Hey.
Hey, welcome in. Oh, there's a coconut. Oh, there's a coffee. No, coconut. We're done with the chocolate and the candy, Becky.
This chocolate's good.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell with
It's weirdly grainy, but that might be the
so
coconut.
grainy. With all the coconut in there.
There keeps being more. Oh. Nope, those are gross. That's the worst thing so far.
Swedish children, stop eating so much coconut.
Cut it out. So
Yeah.
it's gross.
It was grainy. I don't know if it was coconut, but the flavor was so strong. And you could tell that there was some coffee in there, but in some way, the strong coconut just overpowered coffee in there. That I'm like,
It destroyed the coffee
It's-
and the coconut flavor.
and it was
and
so suntan lotiony. Like I feel like some coconut is not as suntan lotiony as others, and this was on the suntan lotion side.
yeah, we've only got the truffles and the pine candy left, Becky. We tried this Turkish Delight thing.
Monstrosity.
Didn't care for it because coconut is gross.
They ruined.
These are heinous.
Yep.
This was disappointing, unfortunately.
That was my favorite so far.
I
I
these
don't
were
like those.
very deeply strange. An odd and off-putting flavor of things. And these I actually liked pretty well.
I didn't. I
But
mean,
they're
not
fine.
because of
You
the
didn't
haggis
dislike 'em, you
after.
just thought they were boring.
Yeah, they just needed some extra stuff. But yeah.
So yeah, no, this holidays, I gotta say, like, I think also I just don't really like holiday food that much. Like a lot of things that are supposed to be like, oh, it's the winter holiday. I just don't think I like those flavors that much.
I'll go ahead and tell your aunt that.
She knows.
Okay.
I mean, eggnog, gross. These, meh.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I mean, I like cookies, but cookies are good anytime.
Okay. Methez cocoa powdered truffles, cocoa covered truffles. We've had these and they're delicious.
Yeah. So I was saving them for last. It'll get the
French rich delish is what it says. Cacao beans are native to Latin America. Spanish explorers first brought them to Europe in the early 1500s. The beans were initially enjoyed in the form of a hot chocolate-like drink that was beloved for its supposed health benefits and stimulating effects. Solid forms of chocolate, like bars and truffles, came later. French truffles were likely invented sometime during the 19th century. They were made from chocolate ganache, a mix of melted chocolate and heavy cream that sets to a smooth, silky texture. It's softer than pure chocolate, but firm enough to hold its shape. No one is exactly sure how and when French truffles came to be, but we do know how they got their name. Their small shape and brown color mean that the chocolate confections closely resemble the highly coveted fungi known as truffles, the most expensive fungi in the world.
So for more information about all kinds of cool stuff, here's the one. Check out this episode of Ologies with a confectionologist. She talks all about like the origin and use of chocolate and stuff over time.
Cool.
Yeah, learned all kinds of fun things about chocolate. These are gonna be great. They always are.
Becky loved the microbe. I'm not shocked. I expect that.
See, I don't know. I don't think the chips are reconstituted. Like, the texture is kind of reconstituted, but they still have like the potato veins in them. So I don't know. McRob was really weird though. This is always amazing. Tastes so good. The chocolate is perfect.
Is it the most simple thing? Yes. Is it still delicious? Yes.
So good.
Like, it has very few ingredients. It's pretty much like sugar, cocoa powder, cocoa.
Yeah, these are so good. I wrote so good. Yeah, these are amazing. If all chocolate was like this, I would be much more of a chocolate lover. I love sniffing the bag of this. Here's the thing I used to do as a child, and that is eat powdered quick.
Oh, wow, really?
Wow. And this reminds me, like, it's got that same, the smell is just like the smell and like taste of like powdered quick.
Well.
Yeah. Or cocoa powder, like you use for like making hot cocoa, like some Swiss Miss.
Yeah,
it's just like some Swiss Miss. Oh, it's so
Especially
good.
since it has the powder on the outside, too.
Really makes me want to just go and have some hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
I love hot chocolate. It's the best thing about winter.
I
I'll drink it in the summer, but you have an excuse to drink it in the winter.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks you're weird.
Ruth thought that the coffee was overpowering in that one.
In which one?
In this one.
Oh. Huh. Interesting. In the ball of coconut death. Yeah, the coconut just ruined everything for me on that one.
I mean, I could tell that coffee was there, but I didn't care because I was so angry at the coconut that
I was like,
there.
oh, coffee. Oh, no.
Yeah.
The coffee almost saved it. But I think for me, the coconut just overpowered both the chocolate and the coffee, which is, like, those are powerful flavors.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Maybe we just got way more coconut in ours or something. Or maybe since we don't like coconut.
It brought
was
it
just
out.
The thing
Yep. I think that's part of it. Yeah. So this I expect to be Mike's favorite. And if it's not...
Are these gonna be super sour though? Like,
I don't
are they just
know.
coated in malic acid?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Jacopa Sapin pine flavored hard candies. Belgian forest refreshing.
Oh, these are the notes.
Yeah.
I was like, why do they start every paragraph with those?
These are These Belgian candies boast the fresh and earthy flavor of pine. While that may seem a surprising flavor to modern-day palates, the taste of pine and other evergreen trees has long been enjoyed in the form of resin. It smells like something I would put on my body.
Well.
Enjoyed in the form of resin, which is similar to tree sap but much stickier. Resin is collected from the outside of trees, while sap is extracted from within. Dried, hardened resin can be ground into a fine powder, used as flavoring ingredients and stabilizing agents in many foods. In Greece, mastic, which is resin collected from mastic trees, is enjoyed as a type of chewing gum. Indigenous peoples in North America have traditionally enjoyed other evergreen products such as spruce tips and cedar. So even if these candies seem a bit unusual at first, people all over the world have enjoyed pine and other tree resins for thousands of years.
Yeah, I love mastic candies. That was the thing I learned from a Turkish box a long time ago. I anticipate these are going to be very good. You're great. Yep. I'm into it.
It's like drinking Pine Sol.
Yeah, but without the burn of your organs disassembling.
Do we know that?
Well,
We don't know that.
so piney. Yeah, I like it. This is a very chill kind of pine. It's not as in your face as the mastic was when we first had it.
Yeah.
It's much more sweet. I like this a lot. Yeah, these are very good.
Okay.
Turns
Well,
out I like pine flavored stuff. How
you
about you?
do.
Are you liking this, or is like I wish I was not doing using pledge or whatever.
Pine Sol. I would much rather have the violet candies from last week.
Really?
Yeah. I like those.
I will absolutely trade you those.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I like the sour to violet soapiness. So you can have all the pininess, and I will have all the floral sort of soapy floral things. It's
Yeah. Yeah. I'm.
the ranking time.
You want to go first? You should go first. I always do. It's your turn.
I mean, I'm gonna be a simple B, but this, I'm sorry, it has to be first. It's as simple and I don't care. It's just the best. Number 2 is this.
Oh.
I did not mind these. I guess these.
Really? Still not putting in the pine trees, huh?
No.
Wow.
I guess these next then. Because I'm not spitting it out and being like, I don't want any more of this. Like, I could have another one of these.
It's not unpleasant.
Yeah.
It may not be what you go for first, but it's not unpleasant.
On these, I mean, they're all bad in a different sort of way. So what is...
Which one's least bad, though? It's the microbe. Really? You like that more than the microbe?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's note in there I did not like.
Wow.
I think. Oh,
Yeah, you started way too low, so it's...
Sorry.
Oh. All right. Yeah, we're going to have different rankings for some of this stuff for sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I didn't know you disliked these that much, though, because this was gross.
I mean, it wasn't as flavored coconut. And I
Right.
just didn't like the texture in that either, because I thought it was, again, I wanted a firmer, crunchy
I think
thing.
I like the texture of it okay, but... All right, well, these two are going last. That's
Okay.
for sure. Those things are for sure dead last. I
I feel like this is going to be down farther for you.
It is for sure. I mean, the top is going to be these two.
Yeah.
But the truffles are definitely first, because those are just amazing. These are very good, but they're not blowing my doors off. I would eat this all the time. Probably then these next.
And the good thing about these is that they're not good for you by any means. But you have a couple of those, but like, I've had a decadent,
I
nice
am
little thing.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I guess this one, it was just disappointing. And then this is like I don't like it, but it's bad in a weird way, and I'm here for that.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is bad in a very predictable way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are bad for, it's literally the coconut. That's what really does it where I don't like it.
Oh, Ruth
This
and I
is-
kind of have the same have the same ranking.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I put a chocolate thing first, which is always
Yep. I'm waiting for Becky's. I want to see what she thinks or what is her ranking.
yeah. Yeah. My notes on this are just kind of all over the place. Deeply strange, so piney, so good. Good, a little bland. Ew, just ew. Odd likes them. Smells great. Texture bad. Ew, coconut glue. This was all over the place. All over the place. I like the name Necrob as well. It's a fun name.
Yep.
I'll try and leave in a sack later on.
Yep. Just don't forget them this time.
Okay.
It's hard to remember.
Well, I'm not going to school this time. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Easy to remember. All right. Do you want to keep score?
No.
There's only two of us.
There's only two of us, yeah.
All right. We may have lost Becky. She may have wandered off.
Oh, I get it.
All righty. It is
Trivia
time. All right. Number 1 on our trivia train up there. Spices were typically used throughout history to A. Disguise tainted meat and fish. B. Keep away evil spirits. C. Ward off disease. Or D. Reflect specific tastes and culture.
What do you think?
I think it's not D. I
Yeah.
think that's what it kind of does now.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be B or C. Like, A is what I would think it was for, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, throughout history, I'd be like, I don't know, from the olden days, it might be warding off evil spirits, could be warding off diseases, I don't know, something like that.
Maybe it's an A, B, or B, C, you know, sort of.
Or F, justify colonialism.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But look, if there was some place that had, like, I don't know, some spices that warded off like demons, and they wouldn't give them to me, I don't know. I might just try to take that place, so the demons don't get me. Go with
Just all the above.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it does say throughout history. That's gonna be like all of
That's
it,
true.
right? I guess.
I mean, that's true.
All of the above makes sense. Would they go for an all of the above first?
Look, what I've
never
learned
know with
is
them.
you don't know what they're gonna expect they're gonna do.
Garlic and vampires, exactly. Yeah. Salt and ghosts. Ghosts don't like salt.
Have they learned their lesson of not being like 2 of them or 3 of them?
I mean, I don't know how they would.
I mean, maybe.
They get a lot of angry letters. How
yeah,
dare you?
maybe on their Instagram comments are like, "Listen, trivia, you need to stop this."
Do they have Instagram? Probably.
I get like ads and stuff for them all the
How do
time,
I
so I'm
not follow
assuming.
them on Instagram if they do? Hold on a second. What are you gonna go with?
Like that's how we always. Isn't that how we see what the next months are going to be, basically?
I don't know. I never see that. I always have to
Oh.
like. I get an email.
I get ads
and it
from
has
all the
like,
time.
oh hey, here's what's in the store or whatever. And that's
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
how I
okay.
know. But, Yums. Yep. Follow. I follow them. What are you gonna go with? I'm going with all the above.
I'll go all the above.
All right. Ruth, you got to us.
The answer is D.
Really? Guys.
Marco Polo noted that 1,000 pounds of pepper a day entered Hangzhou, now Hangzhou, China, showing that people in the past were as food-focused and intelligent as they are today. Once spice routes to Asia were established, despite many failures and some notable successes, a European trader of the 16th century could retire on the sale of just 1 satchel of cloves. The entire world became captivated by the allure of spices.
Allure. Well,
The one you're like, well, it's obviously not that one.
because I thought it was too obvious. Like clearly they would have some other thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. D, we all got it wrong. You're late, but good to see you both. Hey there, Ings and Weens. Welcome in. Number 2, you missed us making some faces.
Yeah.
Number 2, which of these has the word dinner not historically referred to? Which of these is not a dinner? The first meal of the day. That'd be my first meal of the day. I feel like. B, the largest meal of the day, eaten at midday. C, the evening meal. D, the sweet treat eaten after the main meal. Oh. Well, B and C are, like, it's obviously not those.
Yeah.
That's like the dinner-supper distinction.
Yeah.
First meal of the day? I don't know. I don't know if dinner's ever been the first meal of the day, but I don't know about a sweet treat. I don't know. I don't have any good...
It's A or D, I think.
It's got to be either of those, right? I mean, one of those. Yeah, throughout's got to be in then and now, for sure. And not, like, originally. I'm just now finishing crunching that candy.
I just finished mine too. I sort of want to go with a D just because it feels like.
Okay, I'm gonna go A then.
Okay.
Yeah.
The answer is D. Over the centuries, quote, dinner has referred to breakfast, lunch, and the evening meal as we know today. In the 1300s, it was the largest meal, eaten between 9 a.m. and noon. The term comes from the Old French dîner, meaning to break one's fast. Its evolution coincided with changes in work schedules after the Industrial Revolution, making it more practical to eat dinner after work.
Well, there you go. Well, you got it right. Good job. Everybody else wrong.
Well, look.
Everybody else wrong. Except for Becky, who we apparently lost.
Yeah.
So,
She be taking Una out.
she could be. She could be. Let me just see if she's posted a thing. No, she hasn't. All right. Number 3. For rich people in the 18th and 19th century Europe, desserts were often A. Savory. B. Extremely greasy. C. Just bits of sugar wrapped in sugar. D. Just for eating. Not for eating, just for looking at. Huh. All of my information about this comes from the Great British Baking Show.
Okay, and?
And I don't think I have anything.
Do they always talk about rich people, though? They talk about people
Yeah, not really.
in Europe.
It's true. And mostly they're talking about the English. Although they sometimes will have like Mexican Day. I'm gonna go A because they're often cheese.
That's true. I mean, look, when I was on a cruise, that's one thing I loved doing. Before I had my real dessert, I would have my cheese plate. Cheese plate and dessert.
It's true. I mean, it used to be back in the day that like peanuts or something were the last thing you'd have. Like that was the
extremely greasy, so that's similar.
Yeah, I might go with 18th and 19th century. So that was like the 17 and 1800s.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with not for eating, just for looking at.
I was gonna say D as well. I was
Oh.
considering D. Well, we can have the same one.
That's
Who
true.
cares?
We can both be wrong at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm feeling either A or D again
Yeah.
for this one.
Yeah. Oh, Becky's back. That's good. Yeah. I'm gonna go with not for eating. Just looking at them.
Yep.
That's one thing I learned from Bake Off is like that stuff. It's just for looking at.
Answer 3 is D. The structural properties of sugar and flour were used to create works of art to be admired and not eaten. A tradition, and it's still in vogue today.
There you go.
That's what we see in Bake Off too. They make these big structures and
fancy
then
sugar paste like they do in
Yeah,
GBO.
mhm.
Yeah. Yup. All right, number 4. What does neophobia mean? The fear of eating animals, the fear of being poisoned, fear of new things, or fear of bright colors and loud sounds? I mean, it sounds like fear of new things.
I think that's what they're
But that's-
hoping you do. Yeah.
Like maybe it's just super easy, but I don't think it would be any of those other. I don't think it's any of the other things. I think it's probably C. And they're just hoping that people don't know anything about like Latin or whatever.
You think? Are they throwing us off, or are they? Yeah. Do we think that we're dumb? Not dumb, but like just don't know the Latin. Yeah. So I feel like it's so easy that it would be C that it's not C. You know?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Oh, the carrot halva is weird AF. Yeah, no, it's not good. Well, she likes it. Fair. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go C. I'm gonna maybe
Gonna
fall for
stick
their
with
trap.
C?
What are you
Okay,
gonna go with?
I mean, I'll do C too because
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
the only other one that I was sort of like, well, maybe it could be is D, but I don't know again. But I'm going C because I think it's just they just assume that we don't know. Like there's a lot of
fear of eating animals would be something
No,
zoophobia.
yeah, exactly.
Being poisoned would be.
I don't remember what that one would be.
I don't remember what poison is in Latin.
I don't either.
I mean, in German, it's gift. I don't remember why I know that, but I do.
Mm-hmm.
It says it's there because we're trying new things in the M's. It could be. Could be. Fear of bright colors. I think
No,
that'd be even no. That'd be like photo or something. That's
The
light.
light.
It'd be
But
something like
anyway,
that.
but yeah, I think it has to be C.
Gotta be right.
Number 4, enter C. New
Good.
foods like chocolate, potatoes, or spices often took time to catch on due to neophobia, the instinctual fear of anything new. How could people know potatoes weren't poisonous? And what would others think if they had started eating something so unusual?
Yeah, probably
Becky,
toxophobia. That makes sense. But
Since you're back, we want to know your ranking. We did our rankings while you're gone, and I'm curious, since yours is usually way different than ours, we're curious.
Yeah, the Latin teacher says C. Oh, is Pierre a Latin teacher? I didn't know that.
Oh.
I didn't know
Me
that.
neither.
All right, number 5. What makes Pringles unique? They're made of a special kind of potato. Or they're made of potato paste instead of potato slices. Or their packaging is designed so you cannot fit your whole hand inside. Or they're impossible to stop once you've popped the can.
All the above.
That's all the above.
Has to be.
Yeah, I mean, because they're definitely a reconstituted thing.
Yeah,
You
that's
definitely can't put your hand... Well, I can't put my hand inside a Pringles can.
I mean, I can't, like, yeah.
If you do, you can't pull out a chip. They're made of a special kind of potato. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
But B and C are definitely true. And D, I mean, clearly.
Yeah,
Right?
obviously. Once you pop, you can't stop. But that's the other saying. Isn't that Lay's or somebody's?
No. Once you pop, you can't stop. It's definitely
Okay.
Pringles. Because they're the ones with the can.
What number is this one? 5.
Fun fact about that, the guy who invented the Pringles can was buried inside one.
The answer to number 5 is B.
What? Well, I mean, definitely B, but also C.
Nope. Though you be forgiven for selecting C. It says B, though you be forgiven for also selecting C. In the 1950s, Procter & Gamble saw a potato chip that was stackable, less greasy, and less likely to break. BS right there. Chemist Friedrich J. Bauer developed the shape and the method to create dough from potato paste, but he couldn't make it taste good. The quest continued into the 1960s when researchers Alexander Leipa succeeded. Engineer and science fiction author Gene Wolfe then designed the machine to produce the chips efficiently. Pringles hit Indiana shelves in 1968, although why the tubes are too skinny for most hands remains unclear.
And so you'd have to dump it out. Huh.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, see, I also knew B was right, too. You can fit your
Yeah.
hand in a Pringles can? Wow.
Wow.
And some people got smaller hands.
That's true.
It's true. I can fit my hand around a Pringles can.
Like, I can mostly do it, but then, like, I
Yeah, you're
really
doing like this and you
have
can't,
to
like, get a chip.
Yeah. Well, you do it's a combo of the shake and like this, the shake and that.
Yeah. Usually I just go like this.
There you go.
Just
There
shake it
you
right
go.
into my face.
Me Crub is number 1 for Becky. Pine, truffles, almond cookies, halva, belly textured chips, med chocolates. Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meat crab was well down for me, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, different list from ours, which is always fun.
That's fun. That's why we like this.
Number 6. The oldest recipe in the world is for A, a sauce, B, a bread, C, minced sheep heart, liver, and lungs, or D, a hot dog, but a different shape. Hot dog, but different. I'm gonna go bread.
Really?
Yeah. Although I don't know what they mean by recipe.
Yeah.
But I know bread's like some of the stuff that we know, like what was in it, like from way back, because you can like pull a lot of stuff out of the things they were baked in.
Mm-hmm.
So like, there's a guy named Simon Blackburn, I think, who's like I forget what his real deal is, anthropologist, historian, something like that, and he like specialized, or he like made what's the word? Made a big deal out of like figuring out old bread recipes and things like that out of like DNA analysis of things taken out of
Okay.
and like yeast and that sort of thing could be pried out of old
Okay.
baking vessels and such.
Okay.
I don't know. Beer recipe. Yeah, beer is another thing like bread that you can pull out like the yeasts and stuff for. Yeah, I
I
don't
feel
know.
like the hot dog thing and like being specific like that
Hot
is.
dog, different shape. Yeah.
I feel like they're trying to throw me off again.
Yeah. I mean, C is just like, I don't know, cut up some heart, liver, and lungs.
Yeah.
Give to person.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Initials that was beer too. Well, beer's not that old. Like, yeah, beer's not probably old enough to be the oldest recipe.
I was thinking was thinking sauce, which is crazy. I don't know why that was my inkling. I don't know why, and I feel like that's probably wrong, but I sort of want to go with it just because.
I mean, I was kind of tempted by sauce too, and I
Really?
couldn't tell you why.
Yeah, I don't know.
It feels like it might be simple, but also something
Yeah.
that, like, yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna go with bread, but I mean,
That's
if you want
fine.
to go with sauce, I'm behind you on that.
I'm just going.
I think C is also.
I'm going
it's
A
possible.
for no reason besides, we'll
Yeah.
see. We're on 6.
Man, if bread recipes were just flour and water, that would be way easier. But it's not that, right?
Number 6, the answer is A. Specifically, a marinade from China's Chu Court in 1500 BC, which included slices of raw carp steeped in radish, ginger, chives, basil, pepper, and knotgrass. Centuries later, the Roman Emperor Heliogabalus, when he disliked a sauce, would make his chef eat nothing else until a recipe was improved. That's some harsh feedback.
Unless you're the chef, who's like, great, I think this is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Becky went A at the last minute there.
Uh,
Beer goes back. I mean, beer does go back for sure, but like,
oh, yeah, for sure.
but like not as far as I would think of like, I don't know, breads or something. But beer goes back to ancient Egypt. I didn't know it went back to Egypt, like Mesopotamia or something for sure. There were like Hammurabi's Code had stuff about beer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a good sauce. I mean, it might be. It does sound all right. I think I'd eat that.
Yeah.
What was that, carp and radish or something?
Yeah, carp with other
Did you say knot grass?
knotgrass. KNOT.
Oh, knot grass. Yeah. I mean, it might be okay. Number 7. What do potatoes and rice not have in common? They are used to create alcohol. They're used to make candy. They provide a bland but highly nutritious and structural base for many dishes. Or they're used to create flour that's gluten-free. Potatoes and rice. It's got to be D, right? Do you use rice to make candy? Yeah, mochi's kind of like a candy.
I mean, a C is correct, but it's not nutritious necessarily.
Oh.
Is
I
that
guess
the?
I guess potatoes aren't terribly nutritious either, are they?
Yeah. It's bland, yes, but they're not really nutritious. But it does have a nice, structural base for.
Can you make
things.
gluten out of potatoes and rice? I feel like rice is. I thought potatoes were like a little bit glutinous. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just wrong about that. Maybe you actually have to have wheat to have gluten. I think you might have to have wheat to have gluten. I'm gonna go C. I think the healthy thing is where they get us. Also, not that bland. I really like potatoes and rice. Give me some potatoes and rice. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm going to C because it's not. Yes, it's not nutritious. I mean, back in the day, you wanted as many calories and things as you wanted, but that's not necessarily because it's.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does potato flour have gluten in it? Because I don't know if it does.
I love gluten, so I don't even. I'm like, I hope it's in everything, but that's just for me because I love gluten.
Yeah. Same.
And I don't know which exact things are.
Yeah, I know it comes from
For
wheat
sure.
and that sort of thing, but I don't know if it comes
Yeah.
from potatoes. Like, I have a
I know
feeling
it's
it comes
wheat,
from
yeah.
potatoes, but I don't know that that's true.
Yeah, I don't know if you get them a gluten-free potato flour. Yeah. You go on D. I mean, look, that's the other one that we're considering. So.
Yeah. Do you get gluten from rice flour? Because, like, mochi is basically gluten-ish. Man, I don't know. Whew. I don't know, man. All right, like, I'm going to go C, but D is calling to me. I don't know.
Well, do you want us to change it?
No.
The answer is B.
What?
While potatoes and rice serve many of the same functions in dishes, potatoes haven't quite found their way into the world of sweets like rice has. Rice can be made into puddings, puffed and crisped into cereals, and mixed with marshmallows or made into candy and edible candy wrappers. A chocolate bar might be filled with crispy rice, but it's probably never going to be filled with potatoes.
But potato chips, though.
Yep, exactly.
I've had that. I think it's just wrong.
Yep.
And it's definitely not healthy. Or, like, not nutritious or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm disagreeing with them on that one. I don't know, man. I don't believe it. I think they got that one wrong. I figured B was a trick answer designed to lure you in. I know, like, I couldn't think of a potato candy, but I'm like, I mean, it could be.
Yeah.
No reason it couldn't be.
It's so bland, like we said, that it can, yeah.
Do potatoes have gluten? Nope, they're
No,
gluten-free.
gluten-free.
Does rice have gluten? Nope, gluten-free.
No, all right, there you go.
Well, there you go. All right. Yep, well, all right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Needham candy. I don't know what that is. Neighbor growing up made homemade Mounds bars with potato flakes mixed in a stretch of coconut. There's definitely a commercial potato candy for sure, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's got to be. Oh, they're made with potatoes. I see. All the answers for 8% plausible claims. I haven't read it yet. Which claim about about chocolate wasn't made by Europeans? A. Drinking it will allow a man to walk for a whole day without food. B. It is an aphrodisiac for women. C. It is inappropriate to drink in church. Or D. It is a demon and a magic potion. I don't know. Which one wasn't made by Europeans? I bet it's A. I'm gonna go with A. So I feel like it was for the hoity-toity folks, and not the hoi polloi. No fancy man is gonna be walking a day anyway. Especially not without food. Goodness. His people would have bought food for him.
I was thinking B as well.
I feel like it's definitely an aphrodisiac claim.
By Europeans, though?
Well,
I don't know. I don't know. But anything to like, oh, you can't do that in church, I believe that. I feel like anything you want.
Sounds
like, oh,
English.
you can't eat or drink whatever in church. Yeah, that seems plausible.
I don't know about being a demon, but I mean, could be. I feel like they were really down on sugar and chocolate in general, so like, I don't know. I'm still gonna go A. They wouldn't give it to the poor, so they wouldn't even know if you march for a day.
No.
Inks and Weens just wants to say B. Ruth wants to go with A. Oh, potato. There's an Idaho Spud candy bar that's sold here in Idaho. I believe it. Ugh. She's waiting for more votes to pop up.
All of these are true. The
Ah.
last one. In Spain, people once believed Mesoamericans were satanic, so their delicious drink must be demonic, and women were forbidden to drink it in church. Some men who tried it while exploring and colonizing the Americans thought it could sustain a man without food and cure fatigue. None of these beliefs proved true.
Huh. It didn't say anything about the aphrodisiac thing, though.
It said, the women were forbidden to drink it in because it was demonic.
Well, yeah, it didn't say anything about the aphrodisiac thing. That was about drinking it in church.
Look,
Well,
I don't know.
That's things like John's nose. I know, right? I know. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
We
yeah,
did
there's-
that.
there's something about like Montezuma like had a whole bunch of power because of how much
because of
access
the
to-
revenge that he has.
No, it has to do with the
Oh.
amount of chocolate he had available.
Oh. From the okay.
Yeah.
From the Nethers.
Yes.
From his revenge from
That's
his
right.
chocolate though.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Well.
That's the whole idea, is that he would have been safe from that particular revenge. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, folks. It's time to sign off. Thanks for joining us
7,
late
yes.
on a Sunday night.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Happy holidays to all
Yes.
y'all. All the holidays are right now,
They
so
really are.
hope that you and yours have a great holiday. I anticipate streaming my normal schedule at least over the next
and you're
week.
done for the winter, so well, not winter, but you're done for
Done for
the
winter.
semester. So
And done for the semester, so that's nice.
Mike will be here for your streaming.
Yeah, I'll be here
needs.
Tuesday and Thursday for sure. Friday as well. Maybe another day if I'm feeling squirrely.
Wow.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Wow. So squirrel.
What else am I doing?
I don't know.
Prepping.
Prepping for next semester.
I mean, I'll do that
You'll deal with that later.
That's future Mike's problem.
Future Mike can deal with
What's that guy done for me lately?
Right?
All right, folks. Thanks very much for joining us on this Sunday evening. Think what you put on the world, make it a better place. Enjoy your treats responsibly.
Yes.
Watch out for that demonic chocolate. Tisk tisk.
Never trust a bivalve unless it's chocolate.
Or me. I'm a bivalve. Trust me.
You are?
Somebody said I was a bivalve last time. You're like, I don't trust bivalves. I'm like, oh.
Well,
It
if you're a
hurts.
chocolate one, I would.
Chocolate starfish. All right, folks. Also not a bivalve.
Have a good week.
Why are we so fuzzy? Weird. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.